G'day from WA. Hi, this is Julie. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Margarete Miller's Collage Weekly Planner, assignment number 7. So we're just going to do a quick flip through and then we'll talk about the prompts.
Number 1, number 2, 3. Must admit, I do enjoy this flip through. These pages are so pretty. So pretty.
So we'll leave it there while we do the prompts, which I've now lost. Here we are, found them. Okay, so the prompts for this week are hashtag 2022 CWP7, and it is a photo, something in a garage, a rubber stamp used in 2 different colours, a headline, a sewing item, and the bonus is random pieces of washi tape. And I have to say that my mind was thinking something in a garage and a sewing item. How am I going to make my theme work? I like to have a theme. I was thinking about it a little bit. So anyway, I think I have figured something out. And what I wanted to do more, I've always wanted to do more arty stuff, more, inking, and, I just watched Leigh's video and it's like, oh, I want to do that. I want to do inking and, splattering but I can't on this paper because it wrinkles really badly and I really don't like. I like the smooth look on my collages. I don't art journal pages, that's fine, but for my Margarete Miller collages I prefer a smooth picture. So I have this blank page, and as soon as it was ink today, I wanted to do ink like Leigh did, and I thought what she did was just absolutely beautiful. If you haven't seen Leigh's video just yet, then check that out. It's just gorgeous. As it always is. I'll just say that every time because it always is. She just does lovely work. Anyway, I went to Leigh's Etsy shop. It's called Lily Pilly Paper Lady. Cute name. And I had downloaded backgrounds because I knew she had backgrounds on there. I thought, oh, I'm going to go there because I'm going to use something like this. Leigh has these backgrounds that she's made. She calls them coffee dyed and no fuss, no muss kind of thing, or no fuss, no mess, something like that. And you get 20 pages of these beautiful backgrounds. I haven't printed them all out because I'm running low on ink and I don't need them all at the moment anyway. So I printed out the ones with these beautiful blues on them. I just love the fact that the staining is just pretty. Sometimes I don't like things that are too grungy, but to me that's grungy and pretty. You know what I mean? With all the beautiful blue in it. So that's just right up my alley. So there's 15 pages of the full ones, and then there's 5 pages of the half ones, which I think are probably the same, but you get a half page. So that was absolutely perfect because I want to use this one, and I can use that one over there. Oh, so good. So, all my, wondering about what to do with the background, done. No fuss, no muss. Yay. So I'll do that. I'll just go through the other pieces first, but I'll get this down and we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so a photo. Went through a few different ideas. I wanted to do one of those big ladies, where you have like an actress and you do her hair, but my book's landscape. I could have turned it around, but the photos from things to cut out and collage are huge. They take up the whole page. They're just too big. So I couldn't quite do that, but I did find this lady in this needlework magazine, which was totally handy. I just found this, well, I didn't find it. I knew I had it, but I didn't know I had it. For the giveaway, I went through the suitcase in my family room. If you haven't seen the giveaway video, it's I just loaded it up. So check that out. Basically, commenting on all my videos, and you get to enter into the mystery giveaway box, which is full of absolutely lots of, even I believe it's just full of yummy goodies. So yeah, check that out, make your comments. The point of that was that while I was working out the things that are going in the box, I found all my magazines, and I've put one of the magazines, it's a House and Garden 1952, is actually in the, oops, if you haven't seen the video yet, I don't want to spoil any surprises. Because it's a mystery. It's supposed to be a mystery, so you can go look in the video and you'll get to see what's in the giveaway. And also I'm going to be doing random giveaways throughout February to mark my 1,000 subscriber milestone, and so you never know which video. Oh, I didn't realise that's a colour version of that. you'll never know which video is going to have the next giveaways. They're going to be randomly given given away. Well, I just did one today, so there probably won't be one on this video. In case you're wondering, I'll let you know now. I haven't organized one for this video, so just got to get my Margarete Miller up and out. So maybe the next one, we'll see. Anyway, moving on. I found this magazine. So this is, and I didn't realize, look at it, it's 1940, sixpence. Woohoo! So I thought, okay, cool. I did see a needlework magazine, so yeah, I was sure I could find something in here. I did quite fancy this other piece, that. I did quite fancy that. It's in those colours that I like. This blue and pink. That was the colour I wanted to do. I might take that out. I mean, I hate doing it. I really don't like it. But, you know, and that one says it's got a $2 price on it. Maybe I didn't get that one from the man. I thought I did, but anyway, doesn't matter. I've put all my magazines and sort of that kind of ephemera in this suitcase. Anyway, so now we've got these pictures to choose from for the photograph. I mean, that's actually a photograph too. It doesn't have to be of a person. Okay, and we've also got this, which I often don't like photographs in my collages, but as soon as it asks for a photograph, yeah, I quite like these flowers. So to go with the photograph, I saw this in my stash. Don't know where it came from, but it's quite nice. Anyway, I like the frame and the flowers, so if I don't like these flowers, I might use those. I don't know which. So that's that. So that's photo. Something in a garage. We'll come back to that. Rubber stamp. I've got a whole bunch. So it's my theme is going to be sewing. So I've got this. I knew I had a sewing dress. I never used it, but there's like a dressmaker's dummy, and then there's pretend buttons that I could use, and of course there's the usual music and text. And I found this would have been really handy in our challenge, the collage challenge, when we needed dots and dashes. If you were afraid to do your own dots and dashes, you could use stencils. Look at that, it's like a stitching one. I didn't even know I had it. Cool. I'll have to try and remember, so I'm going to keep this one out with my regularly used ones so that I remember I've got it. Okay, what else? Rubber stamps. I've got a few rubber stamp ideas. Now then we have headline. So I was stumped on that because the only newspapers I have are lost. These, because I was doing this vintage kind of like, and I know coffee stain might not go with her, so originally I had thought that this could be like the, you know, the garage floor where your garage floor gets dirty. I was thinking, oh well, that could be my what's found in the garage, oil stains. Well, that might still work for me. I don't know. Why not? Definitely. I reckon that's a good idea. Oh, that might be it. Perfect. Anyway, back to the newspaper idea. So headlines, and I'm thinking, well, okay, newspapers. I got fooled by that before. I thought it was Sing a Sewing Machine, but it's not. It's something completely different. It's some sort of car. Although, oh wow, that would be interesting. Something to do with Singer Juniper, which is a car, and something found in a garage. Oh, well, I actually quite like that. So might keep that out. But it's not a headline. It's just newspaper print. So these are the only bits that I could find of newspapers, and often I don't like newspaper heading. I thought I had some more newspapers somewhere. I heard this week. So nothing there. Anyway, I was stuck on that. So I was watching Leigh's video because I stopped for a break and sat down and had a cup of tea. I watched Leigh's video and I'll think about what, you know, where there might be some more newspapers. Leigh mentioned a book that she used to get her headlines, and she said Australia Through Time or something like it. And I thought, I've got that book, or one like it. And it took me a while to find it. I'd forgotten I had it. I had to put it on a different shelf because it's so huge. It didn't fit on my normal bookshelf. So it was tucked away. And I forgot I had it, and it's so brilliant. And I think it was on my Thrifty Thursday, just before Christmas. I had to pay $15 for it, but it's so brilliant. Here we go. So Leigh used 1935, new Qantas service to Singapore and new regulations for bathing costumes. So wasn't that so cool? So thank you, Leigh, for the idea, because I didn't know what I was going to do. So I didn't know what year to do, And so I just went from the beginning and just started flipping through while I was watching Leigh's video. I flipped through, it goes from like 1868 to 1998. So, I mean, sometimes there's news in there I don't like, or you know what it's like. Newspapers sometimes aren't pleasant, often aren't pleasant. However, the book is just full of, and there's, what I love about it, it's put all these, well, I picked the war years there. It's put all these vintage images in here. It's just full. If you haven't got any fodder, all you need is this one book. This has just got everything in it. So I pinched a little car out of there. Anyway, so I went through the book, and so what year did I get to? 1882 was the year that I ended up. So I managed to find something here, 1882. Where is it? Here. I did think it would be very difficult to find something about sewing, but I managed it. Tailoress's strike gathers pace. So there's a picture of women working in the factory, and I'm thinking, wow, look at the stools they had to sit on. Not even a backrest. My back would kill me doing that all day. I was thinking, well, lucky they had lots of petticoats, because I didn't even get cushions on the seats. Just a wooden stool to sit on all day and sew. Lovely. So yeah, luckily they had their their thick dresses to sit on. And can you imagine in Australian heat wearing those clothes in a factory without any air conditioning? Yeah, no thanks. In 1882. Anyway, they went on strike. I haven't read the article. I haven't had time to do that. Thank you, Leigh, for solving my problem with a headline. So we've got Tailoress's strike gathers pace. So I might just use the text part. I don't know if I use the photo. All right, and so we've got sewing items. We've got rubber stamps. We've got something. We can get the washi tape at the end. We've got a photo and something in the garage. I've got another pair of scissors. Oh, I've got a blue pair. Oh, lovely. Let's use the blue pair. And a greenish, oh, I don't know if that tones in with the green. We've got that, or I don't know if that'll work or not. We've also got these sewing machines. I don't know whether we need those. We've got buttons if we need buttons, so I got out the pinks and blues. So there's some extra pieces in there. But out of that book, I also picked out this car, something in a garage, and of course I've got these, which are also, there's one of these in the giveaway. Maybe a pretty blue one. There's also photographs. All right, well, they're possibly the right colour, I don't know. Oh, and also I've got this, which I don't know where that came from. Daphne's Diary, one of the shiny covers. But yeah, it's just sequins. Turn that into a picture, Julie. And then I also had these sewing items. And I found that in there. I didn't know if I wanted to add that to the page and stamp on it. Okay, so yeah, where to start? It's always the same, like where to start. Oh, I forgot to show you this. I've got this too. Little sewing book. So it turns out I've got plenty of fodder for sewing. I'll put this down and I'll be back. Okay, that's cool. I love that. It's down. I haven't put this one down because depending on what other pieces I put over here, I might make it smaller. I might want to tear that down to here, I think. So we'll see. We'll leave it. But in the meantime, what I want to do is cut this down, cut the frame out like a portrait. So I'll leave. Oh, I could always cut out more if I need to. Getting inspired. I'll keep that. All right, so I've got a frame. And it's got a torn edge here, so that's quite good. So I'm going to tear it around all of the and we're inking everything today because I want it to look a little bit vintage. But I like colourful vintage. I'm not keen on everything being brown. I like pretty, so I don't mind doing inking and using vintage, but yeah, I struggle to do everything brown. And last time I did this, I think I ended up going around the edge here too, so I'm just going to do that just so it tones in with the beautiful papers. better already. I much prefer that. And so we're just going to do the same around here. Okay. All right, we've got our two. Oh, I didn't realise it was too big. Oh dear. We're going to have to do some. I did this a while ago, and they called it Frankensteining the Frame. That's right. So there's our person. Now, well, the frame doesn't really go with the period of time, but I like it because it's a dramatic difference. So, however, thinking about that and the fact that it's got green in it, do you remember the picture that was on the front of the magazine? Where is it gone? She's got a yucky green jumper on. All right, so I'm going to have to... Ooh. It's going to leave a sticky mark. She'll probably have to be fussy cut out and put onto another background, I think. Probably. Let's just cut her out. Ruining my magazine. You've no idea how hard it is. Let's make sure there's nothing exciting on that side. Cute little flowers. I'm going to cut underneath the flowers in case I want to keep them. I'm going to try and keep the mittens. You know, everything you do now, it's like, oh, I might need that for Margarete Miller. You know, I'm sure in winter, what did she ask for? Something cold. Something you wear that's for cold, like hat, gloves and mittens. Needed that for the Christmas Margarete Miller. Everything you do now is like, yep, I have to keep it. I like the circle sixpence too. Cute. So do we like this lady better than the brown one? She's a better size for the page, I think. And I can mat her onto something. And the green. But now I've got all this blue background. Maybe I'll have to put her onto a bluish background. All right, I'll be back. I'm going to fussy cut her out. Okay, so she's cut out. So it even, this paper even curls with a glue stick. Well, maybe we don't have the whole frame in. All right, so background, I was thinking to make it, oh, just not big enough. Part of a frame. Take it to there. Just have her on the frame. Okay, but what else we're going to have? I don't know whether that's a bit too white. I'll have to, I'm going to have to tear this and ink it rather a lot, I think, to make that work. Although we only need the headline, don't we? Oh, I'll ink it all up, but okay, looks a bit like more like an older piece of newspaper. And we have this one if we want to use it. So there's that frame idea, but it's going to be quite tricky, I think. Let's go back to these flowers and see whether she wants to be with her flowers. Now, I think she looks rather nice with those flowers, but I don't want it to be a vase. So I like this part. So let's rip this to shreds. Okay, I've got that huge piece now. At least we've got more pieces to work with. So which bit does she want to nestle into? Does she want a hairpiece? All right, let's, I just want that piece there. So I'm going to tear the rest of that off somehow. All right, so Well, I don't mind that actually, because now that gives a reason for the frame. Oh, I quite like that. Okay, never would have realized. So what I can do then is cut it off here and bring the frame up there and turn it into a different size frame, and just have it somehow so that we can see the flowers. After all that tearing, I didn't need to tear it. Just put the flower behind the frame. Right, let's cut this shorter and then at least make it into so we can make it the size frame we might like. And what we do is we'll fussy cut this flower out, and then we can overlay it over the other bit. Not doing that. And it will be less noticeable. So now we can make the frame as big or as small as we like. Pop that back up here. Oh, isn't that pretty? And then she comes in along there like that. Let's just ink this and see if we want extra flowers or whether we want something else. What else do we need? We need, so we've got at the moment a photograph. We need the headline. She looks like she's on strike and she's about to, you know, get annoyed. So that actually works, doesn't it? I don't know what the flowers have got to do with it. We might need to put some of these sequences in. I think sequins. And we'll do some stamping on the background. I think that would be probably a good idea. That's going to go over that side, is it? It's funny. You always seem to want to have your little piece at the right. I always do anyway. So in that case, then does it go that way? Okay, and I'm just going to tear up some of this to add to the page. Okay, struggling again. Not quite working, I think, because we've gone with the green and I had the blue background, and I don't know, I just can't seem to make that quite work. Thought about trying to add this in, which is the blue. So I'm just going to put those over there. I'm not saying I'm not using them, but I just don't know yet. That didn't really work either. Couldn't make any of them work. So then I went to this and thought, well, can I bring this in? And I was just checking to see what's on the back. And I think I might prefer these ladies. I don't know, those three there, I think they look quite nice. So we may have to start again. What did I think it was Kay said she pulled a Julie. I'm like, what? Did she just say my name? What did she say? So I had to rewind it and listen to what she said, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm pulling a Julie. Apparently I'm getting a reputation for procrastination, indecision, too many images. Yep, that's me. Oh dear. But you know, no, I think I like this with the blues. I think that goes nice with the background. Something a bit different. So I think I'm going to have to cut it out and then tear it, because it's going to be too hard to tear it as a big sheet. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so now we've lost our photograph, because our green lady I don't think is going to match with those. Although they're from the same era, because they're from the 1940s, but she's green. See, that's the trouble. And she's just too big, so that was the problem there. So I still like this flower. So this, at the moment, this might be our photograph. See if I can try and keep the, the rose and the pansy in. That's what I'd like. Maybe we only have 2 people. Okay, well, we've got that pansy. Yeah, that's fine. We've got that pansy and that rose. So it's quite nice. So now we've got a photograph and something sewing, because this is a sewing pattern. Do they want some... I mean, I do like that, but I'm not too sure how it fits in now. There's a bit of decoration. Oh, it doesn't work. No, okay. Oh, shame. Don't mind the sequins now with that, because it's now more blue than green. Seems to work. So far we've got sewing, photo, and they're going to probably drive this car, so I need to rough that up. Probably be their car. We need the headline. We can always put a car over the other side, which will be photograph and garage. So we can use that as the focal point over here. So we need rubber stamp in 2 different places and random pieces of washi tape. I don't think I want this stamp unless that goes over there. No, I think I just want the buttons, because we can use 2 different colours for on the same stamp. Start with this one. What we might do is have a couple of different colours. So what colour? So I've got these colours out. Blues and pinks is what I was thinking. However, those colours I don't like now. Got these. I'm just thinking that, you know, bring in some stamping that's nice and bright, and so we might do that. Let's stamp on Leigh's spare piece of paper. I'm sure she won't mind. They're just gorgeous. Don't you just love these backgrounds? They're just beautiful. Let's stamp some patterns on it and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, we'll start with that. I think that goes quite well with this flower. And I'm going to do some on here while I remember, because I always forget. I think I can stick this down now, because I'm happy with those pieces, I think. Alright, I always do 2 things at once and then get myself all confused. But let's stick this down. I was going to just take the... I always forget, don't I? Take the top off. And then ink it. Okay. Like that. So we're going to put some of that ink in the corner. And we're going to do a different colour. So we're just going to take the ink off here. And what colour shall we do now? One of the blues, thinking I'd rather have a kind of a turquoise colour. I don't know if I've got one. Let's have a look. I'll test it out, but I'm not sure I like this, but yeah, that's a bit of a turquoise colour. Let's see what it's like. Oh, perfect. I'd forgotten about that one. Yep. Oops, there's something on the other side that makes that a bit tricky, but anyway, we've done that. We might add some more later, but that's we've done that now. And so then washi tape. Oh, buttons. Buttons. Which buttons should we have? Maybe the stripy one. Look at the pattern on here. The flowery one, I think. We'll do the same. We'll have a pink button here and there. Test it out first. Make sure I like it. Okay. We might leave that until we've stuck everything down and see if we want it. I'm not too sure if I like it. It's a bit It's a bit too solid for me. I might prefer one of the others. I like this crosshatch one. Yeah, that might work, but we'll leave it for now and see if we want it. Right, let's stick some things down. Let's start with this. Okay, and this one. We'll use some little leafletly card. Maybe put something up here. Maybe the car over here. Just to sort of get it away from that one. Maybe we shouldn't use two cars, but anyway, it doesn't matter because that's not the actual. Okay. What I might like is some fabric or something sewing related, lace, fabric. I wonder if we've got one of those ones that we made in the cluster challenge. That one's not going to work, she's the wrong era. We've got that blue butterfly, I'm not too sure whether that goes with this. Got that one. Not sure about that one. We could use one of these bases. See any of these? That's quite dramatic. I don't know. I haven't got many clusters in here. They're elsewhere. There's that one. That's cute. That actually might go with this. Let's try that. Sort of goes with the. Alright, and so that goes with that. And the car, I quite like the butterfly, but it's supposed to go with a different. I'll just put it over there, just to fill up that space, for no apparent reason. Not sure about these cars. I mean, I've got that one there, it doesn't matter. A bit whiter, because the blue stands out, doesn't it? Makes it look a bit dramatic, like a focal point, but the white one fades more in. Okay, let's try that. That's the in the garage. I don't really know what it's got to do with this. Yeah, this is like the whole. We don't we don't have to have. We don't actually have to have a car. I know we've got one over there, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't work in my theme. So we either have oil stains from the car. Yep, I'm having oil stains. Because I can. I'm going to just give this a little bit of a dingy up. It doesn't look like it was made yesterday. But yeah, it matches nice with those colours, doesn't it? Little focal point there, a little cluster. I just might like it to have a bit more. It's a bit small. I'd like it to have a bit bigger pieces of fabric or something. So I'm going to find some back in a minute. Okay, found some bits and bobs that we can make a cluster with. Let's see which pieces we like. So I think that one's too white, the rose. So that one's too white. I mean, we could colour them, but I'm thinking maybe some of this fabric. The little pink flowers on it. Let's do some of that. That, and we did this blindfolded. We didn't even think about it. We just stuck it down, but I'm not sure that I like my blindfolded clusters. I'm a bit too fussy. Alright, let's make that into something. Cool, we need some fabric glue. Okay, so we've got our cluster, and so we can start gluing these down now. So flowers go first, ladies go there. Yep, happy with that. Okay, we'll put that one down first. Maybe not quite that low. was trying to keep more of that rose, but I need to, well, maybe that'll go over there. No, you can't close the book properly. I'll just go on the corner. So we'll use glue stick. Bit weird we don't have the car on the other side, but just to fill up that space. What else? I quite like that there. Just don't want too many oil stains. I've got oil stains up here. Well, I'm going to use a bit of glue stick on there just to help it a little bit, and then some of this. Which way does it go? That way. So I'll just pop that under. I might just trim off that part. Now that black shows through. Okay, we're going to do something about that in a minute. Okay, and just a bit of extra lace. I think that looks nice. Okay. What else? How about a button? Maybe a couple of buttons. Slightly smaller one, maybe. Let's glue this down. Not going to worry about strings. What else can we have? Oh, washi tape. Okay, I think this one at the moment. Let's try it over here. Not sure whether we want washi tape on here. Put it on the on that under here, so it just pokes out a little bit like it's fabric. Have that on there, as if it's holding the card there. So yeah, just tiny amounts of washi tape. So now we've got the washi tape on. Doesn't matter about the fact we're missing the car. Quite like it as it is, except for the car. Okay, let's see if we can fix it. I just don't like the car. I can try taking it up, or I can just leave it there and cover it over. I've got this car, which I just feel like it might fit better, but it's going to need covering. The car doesn't fit now. I shouldn't have glued it. I shouldn't have glued it down with art glitter glue. Every time I do anything with art glitter glue, I don't like it. I really liked this. I was going to go in the other lady's hair. Might put it on here. We'll see. And there's this piece here to just tie in with the other page. There we go. I'm going to completely cover up the thingy, the car that was never there. A waste of a poor old waste of a Will's cigarette card, but that's what you get for using art glitter glue. So let's just glue that one down. Collage over the top of it. You probably all think I'm nuts. I know some of you will agree that my car didn't work. Worked in theory, but not in practice. And you know, like we always say, we've got to be happy with what we've done and be pleased with our work, and if it's not right, fix it. And it's collage, you stick something over the top. like everyone says when they're painting, if you don't like it, gesso it. Just paint it out. That's what we do. So we painted it out with paper. It's not sticking down at the moment. Are we happy with where it all is? Not really. Not completely happy. There we go. Alright, that's that bit fixed. So we need back the... Oh, well, we've got our car though. So it's just that the drawing, I think, fits, and it's not so bright because it's grey. You can't really, you know, it's not a focal point. So he's driving up to pick up the ladies. They won't all fit though. And so, yeah, I quite like this little flower. So we're going to ink that up and maybe just add that there. I think that's pretty. We'll have to use this glue. Could probably use that to cover up the black. Not had so many buttons. Okay, let's just change everything around. Got to be happy. I'm now happy. All right, well, we need some little bit of washi tape. I think won't do any harm. So we're going to put some down. Put some down here, I think, under here. No, I don't like it there. Well, we've got our washi tape. We've got two pieces here. So, okay, that's us done. Oh, we forgot. Oh my goodness, what a day! Okay, we forgot the whole point of this is for this. Did anyone else notice that that's what it's for? It's all right. We've got room, luckily. We can still put it on. I think I was trying to go faster today. I was trying to like not do a, you know, not do a Julie. Prove I can do it. It's real-time filming of 1 hour 36 minutes. I mean, some people just do it in 30 minutes and done. I can't do it, but at least it's better than 2 or 3 hours. Or over 2 days, like I normally do. Oh look, it's just made for it. It's perfect. You wouldn't even know I forgot. Oh, can't believe I forgot. That's the whole point of it. Which this idea is a little bit more. It's a bit developed, but the original idea of just putting a few pieces over here was Liz from Buttons for Brains. She's not doing it this year, but she does lots of interesting collages and projects, so check Liz out. A few of us have taken on Liz's idea of doing the little collage on the other side because we didn't like this in the middle of our collage. So now we've got a nice collage and the prompt is out of the way, and we've tied in the pieces from the other side. So hashtag 2022 CWP7. We have a photo. So this is our photo. This is a photograph of a flower arrangement from Daphne's diary. So we've got two of those. Something in a garage. We've got oil stains from the car. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. A rubber stamp used in 2 different colours. We've got the pink and the blue, of course. It's so pretty. And over the other side as well. And a headline. We've got tailoresses. That's hard to say. Tailoresses. Nowadays it'd just be tailors. But tailoresses strike gathers pace. So that was from 1882, and the rest of the story about it is over here. So kind of like ties in. And a sewing item. Well, the ladies are a sewing pattern from the sewing magazine. The tailoresses is a sewing pattern. Obviously the cluster, the sequins, and over here, oh, we've got sequins hiding in the back, and that's a story about tailors and tailoresses. So, oh, and this piece of fabric too. What else is there? And then bonus random pieces of washi. We've just got some washi hiding under there, which makes it look a little bit like fabric. That's actually a good way to use fabric. Use washi is to put it under your clusters, and it looks like an extra layer of fabric. So we've got another piece over here. So that's that done. The background page is, of course, Leigh from Leigh's Art Studio, Lily Pilly Paper Lady. There'll be a link below because she does these wonderful background pages. I'll just show you a few pages. I didn't print them all, but there are 20 pages of these gorgeous background pages with added splashes of colour, just so pretty, and then 5 pages of the half pages. So I used a full page over here and a half page over here, and yeah, it just, you know, background done. I don't have to worry about the white space. So I'll definitely be using Leigh's background pages for my collages because they just basically gives me texture, and as if I've painted the background without having to do it, because my paper's too thin. You saw it curled just from the glue stick. It's gone, it's good now, but yeah, I can't do anything wet on this paper. It's not heavyweight enough. It's too thin, so I can't do too much about that. Please check out my giveaway video, which explains all the giveaway and the prize, and shows you the prizes, and lets you know that if you enter, you'll get a number, and then you can win the mystery box prize at the end of the month, or there might be some random prizes drawn on the spot on the video that I put out. Surprise. So look out for the surprise videos, because you'll need to watch the video to see if your name's called. And so if your name's called, you need to put a comment in the comment box to let me know that you saw the video and you saw your name being pulled out, and then we'll arrange to get it posted to you. If I've got your address, I'll post it out. If not, you'll have to email me and let me know your address. So watch out for those, because they might not be the same as the ones on the mystery box video. They might be different. Thank you for all your subscriptions and comments and likes, and all your well wishes, and all the wonderful things you've said about my channel, and the fact that you're happy with the way things are. And yeah, if you've got any ideas, let me know. Is there anything else I have to tell you? Thank you to those people who have visited the 2022 Collage Challenge Feb. All the people, I think there's 24, I don't know, there's over 20 videos now. So if you only saw the ones that were out at the beginning, check the hashtag 2022 Collage Challenge Feb, or you can go to the playlist. I've now put a playlist in my description box where I've collected all of the people who have done videos for February, and so I'll do a playlist for each month, so it's easier to find them and see all the different videos if you don't use the hashtags. I'm not sure if everyone can, but you might be able to get to playlists via the TV. There's been some wonderful collages in the Collage Challenge. I'm really pleased with how that went. So thank you to all of the channels who participated, and look forward to seeing your March videos. It was a lot of fun, and everyone did a wonderful job. Everyone's so different. So really pleased with how that went. I think that's it now. I really should go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.